cut all these open on this wacky Wednesday. And we're opening these. Let's get this Wacky Wednesday party started! Yeah! The Fizzy Toy Show! Hi everyone! Welcome to the Fizzy Toy Show and welcome to our big Fizzy Lab. That's right, we're doing science experiments today. We are going to cut open a splatball, a Batman mashem, Molly Mop's microlight, a big stretchy Sandy, I don't know, Olaf, a princess mashem, and this crazy spider mashem. Look, are those Orbeez? And it lights up, so crazy. Up first we have this bunny rabbit splatball. This poor splatball has a very bad paint job, so it's not in very good shape. So I figured it was the perfect candidate for being cut open. Let's make it splat one more time before we cut it open. Whoa, let's see that in slow motion. So it looks like it's full of either water or some kind of gel. Now it feels very cold, so water shouldn't feel that cold. So I don't know if it's gel or water, and we are about to find out. I think I'm gonna make a big bubble, and then I'm gonna just pop a hole in it. Whoa, oh, it sprayed me. Oh no, look at that. So if I don't squeeze it, it stops coming out, and then squeeze. Squeeze! Look at all that water. Whoa! There's a little more water. I'll get it out by cutting it a little bit more. Come on, it doesn't want to cut. Whoa! There we go. Now guys, if you want to try experiments like this at home, make sure an adult does the cutting because these scissors are super sharp. So look how much water was in there. And let's turn it inside out. Whoa! It's super stretchy. Look how stretchy. I can even fit it over my whole hand. Wow, that's super crazy. Let's grab Batman. You're up next. So this Batman mashem is pretty typical of mashems. It seems like they have a little bit of water, something in there, and a lot of air. So, Batman, here we go. What will we find inside? Whoa, whoa, an explosion of water. Oh no, and now he's all deflated. Without the water, mashems deflate to just little squishy blobs of rubber. Look at poor Batman. Now the bottoms of mashems are a lot thicker than the top, so let's cut them open and inspect what it looks like on the inside. Whoa! So here's the top, just a thick rubber, and you can stretch it really good. And then on the bottom, look, it looks like a little plug. So maybe that's where they put the water in and then they cover it up with this plug and seal it up. Whoa, that's pretty cool. So I'm very curious to find out what is inside of a microlight. What does the rest of that light look like inside of it? I'm gonna cut a circle all the way around the base and see if we can reveal what this light looks like. So we can pull apart a little bit of it. Whoa, and look, there it is, there's our light. Whoa, it popped right out. Okay, let's cut it out. So first we can see Molly Mop's is just all rubbery and very thick. And here's our little light. So when you press, you're pressing on this metal part. Oh, that's so cool. I thought it would be on both sides, but you really just have to hit this, and then there's a light. So that's why sometimes when you squeeze your microlights, you might be squeezing it right here, and then the light doesn't shine. So you have to squeeze right on this silver bar to make the light shine. Super cool discovery. Okay, we've cut open 3. We have 3 more to go, but let's take a break and open up some wacky packages. So if you guys have never watched the show on a Wednesday, it's kind of a tradition to open up wacky packages on Wacky Wednesday. Up first we have Monster Clean. Makes a horrible mess of everything. New flesh scent. Ugh. Ew, it's Rot's zombie crackers. One bite and you'll be dying for these crackers. The snack that keeps coming back. It's Pine Sol. We've come for your dirty floors and your soul. Woohoo! It's Cyborgardi, Cyborgetti and meatballs prepared by Iron Chef. Ew, it's Sorburst, original pus chews. It's Crips Ahoy, arguably the best cookie. It's Creature Valley, meaty and angry. Excellent source of whole pain. They'll chew you up before you can chew them. We got a Wacky package tattoo. So the image is reversed because whoop, when you put it on your skin, it will be facing the right way. It looks like it says Dolly Dolly, a dream come true, nightmarish pets. Surreal. Ooh. And we have Angry Jacks. Caution, contents are mad hot. And we're back to Monster Clean. Let's get cutting. Olaf, it's time for you. Okay, I do feel really bad about opening up Olaf because I think he's so super cute. But ever since I got this, I'm wondering what these teeny tiny beads are inside. I'm gonna put it behind the camera so you can hear what it sounds like. So look, can you see that? Teeny tiny little beads. Are they gonna look like salt? Are they gonna be white? Well, let's find out. This could be a little messy. Whoa! Did you see that? Let's see that again in slow motion. So look how teeny tiny that hole is, and it was just filled with these little white crystals. It almost looks like salt or sugar. Wow! So there's a lot down here in his legs. Look at that. Whoa! Whoa! Let's cut him a little bit more. Sorry, Olaf. Look inside. Do you see that? Whoa! These guys are gonna be a mess to clean up, that's for sure. He's still squishy in his head, so they must have separated his head from his little tummy down here. So let's see. Yep, there's a plug in here. Whoa! You never know what you're gonna find inside of toys. Wow, so here's the plug that's keeping these little balls up here from getting down here. So, Olaf, I'm sorry. Here we go. Nothing's coming out. Whoa, there it is. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Oh my goodness, look how much there is. Whoa, it is just pouring out. Oh, and then if you turn them inside out, you can see all of them. Oh, poor Olaf. The good thing is, Olaf still looks pretty good. You would never know we cut him open unless you turn him around. And look, Olaf's little white beads are all over our toys. Okay, I feel bad about this too. We're gonna open up a princess. Now I'd kind of like for it to be Rapunzel because she has all that hair we can cut into. Who will it be? It's Snow White. Look at Snow White. And guys, these mashems are very different from the Batman mashem that we cut open. And that's why I chose these to cut open as well, because they're not very squishy. It doesn't feel like there's water inside. And actually, Snow White is a bit more squishy than most of the other princesses. They're completely hard down here, so we'll cut her head and the dress to see what's inside. Let's cut this dress. Okay, whoa! Well, that's interesting. I thought it was gonna be completely solid, but there is a little bit of air in there where it's a little bit hollow. Now it looks like she's wearing a shorter dress. Do. Okay. Here we go with the part I feel bad about, cutting her poor little head. Oh, whoa! There's a tiny little bit of water. Do you see that little water drip coming off of her? Whoa! Okay, time for a biohazard trash can. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoa! I didn't think these had any water in them because they're so hard to squish. On the squish meter, they usually only get a 1. So look, it is kind of hollow in there. Let's cut a little bit more. This rubber is pretty hard to cut. The scissors I'm using are super duper sharp and they're still having a hard time cutting through. So we can see where her hair ends and that's the beginning of her head in there. And that's where all the water goes. So I'm probably the most curious about this one because it looks like it has Orbeez inside. What is that all about? I have never seen that in a mashem before. Plus it's a creepy old spider, which is just so silly. Okay, it's time to cut it open and see if these are indeed Orbeez. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Yes indeed, it does appear that these are Orbeez. Whoa, I just smushed it, did you see that? So let's cut it open a little bit more. And see, oh, there's the big ball. I'm cutting Orbeez when I cut it open. Whoa, oh my gosh, it looks like eggs are coming out of it. Oh, yuck. Here's the ball that was inside. It looks pretty cool. Let's make it light up. Whoa, that's so cool. Look, there's even more Orbeez in there. Oh, let's see if we can get it in our biohazard. Whoa, yeah. I can squeeze its head and then the Orbeez go down into its abdomen and out into our biohazard. Oh my goodness. Well, this was messy and a lot of fun. Let me know which one of these you thought was the coolest to open up. I think this spider was. And let me know in the comments what you'd like to see me cut open next.
Oh my goodnesses, Miss Hands! This was so messy and so fun! I love science experiments! Okay guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like it and give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel! I'll see you next time!
Bye guys!
Bye-bye!
Oh no, Owlet! When you eat a pumpkin seed, it turns you into a pumpkin.